So another model that I've created, again, for our own internal use, because one of my responsibilities is not just head of risk, but also head of insurance, I have to have a lot of risk engineering conversations. And when I'm having a lot of risk engineering conversations, I need to reference to different global best practices and risk management standards and technical standards for safety controls, fire safety, human safety, engineering, process controls, and so on. So I sprinklers in an electric room. I have created another model which sits on top of this wealth of knowledge of publicly available insurance and risk engineering standards that provide best practices on various engineering controls. I've put it into a knowledge base and created a set of instructions that accurately and technically pulls out the information from this knowledge base and presents it in the format that can actually be useful for decision making. So it pulls out the information relevant to the control that I want to investigate, and it references different data sheets and standards, and so you can kind of always follow up and deep dive. And again, you can have a follow-up conversation. What are the risks I should be aware of? So it gives you the initial starting point for you to then deep dive and have the conversation. Very useful stuff. That's a good model that insurance risk managers should be using when preparing submission, updating risk engineering recommendations, testing recommendations they received from the brokers on how adequate and consistent they are, on how useful and practical they are. This is a big challenge for the risk managers to do.